What's up, guys, and welcome back to Face Over Matter. It is your girl Jay here, and in today's video I wanted to sit and do like a little get ready with me and talk to you guys a little bit about my journey with YouTube and where I am right now with my career with YouTube and where I plan to go with it. I thought this would be a really good topic to touch bases on, just to kind of give any aspiring YouTubers, you know, just a little bit of encouragement or just some insight about different things and how the system in the industry works. YouTube is something that has been very, very vastly growing over the past couple of years. There's room for every gift, okay? There's room for every gift. So I just wanted to just chat a little bit and just discuss a few things about like my journey and what I've learned along the way. I've been doing YouTube about 4 years, going on 5 now. Also, today's video is in sponsorship with Ywigs. This is a new wig a new unit and a new company that I've been working with, and I wanted to show you guys the unit and get into all of that good detailed stuff. So I'll have all of the info down below about the unit and all those good things as well. We're gonna do some makeup, we're gonna talk, we're gonna get deep into the details. So if you're ready to get into this video, go ahead and hit subscribe, become part of the Face Over Matter family. And if you're just ready to get into this video, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already kind of prepped my skin. I've done my Olay already, and I did my milk makeup already. So as said, I have been doing YouTube for about 4 years, going on 5 now. So it's been, like I said, it's been a heck of a journey. But when I first started, it's been so much that I've had to learn along the way, and I have to learn how to multitask when it comes to this stuff. But it has been such a heck of a journey. So much that I've had to learn, so much that I've had to, so much that I'm still learning to this day. Believe it or not, I'm still learning new things. I'm still learning different ways to go about the business and just all of that good stuff, you guys. So if you are an aspiring YouTuber, I don't believe it's too late for you. Go ahead and start. My main thing is get into the industry because you have something worth putting out, or you have something worth telling people about. I'm not knocking anybody who's doing YouTube. You can post whatever you want to do. Do it however you see fit to do YouTube. Like I said, there is room for every gift. And I'm just mixing a little foundation together over here. But there is room for every gift, and I want you guys to be able to express yourselves and do whatever it is that your heart desires. And my channel actually, it was heavy on the makeup. It's still pretty heavy on the makeup now, but it was heavy on the makeup back then. That's all I honestly did. I shared this not too long ago about how like my channel first just started out as makeup, just by itself. And then it kind of slowly moved into a few other things as far as like spiritual series, which I'll touch on that a little later as well. Spiritual series videos, me just, talking about faith and, my belief in God and Jesus and all these different things. And so my channel has been taking, a little couple of turns here and there, but it's been an awesome journey. So I know you guys probably really want to know like numbers, like how much do you make? How much is it even worth investing in starting a channel? All of these different things. And again, it's room for every gift. So I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, everyone's doing YouTube now. And, if you have something that you feel like is worth putting out, do it. If you have a love for makeup, do it. If you have a love for just clothes, do it. There is room for every gift. And if it's meant for you, if that's what the Lord has designed you to do, if that's, one of your many gifts to do, to bring forth into the world, do it. You know what I'm saying? I do have my moments. I'm like, dang, there's so many people, it's not rare that you hear someone doing YouTube. It used to be rare. People used to look at it and be like, what is that? What do you mean you do YouTube? Now it's, everyone has some sort of blog or something now, but it's cool because I feel like social media has become a great gateway for people to really get their foot into a lot of the things that they used to do. The opportunities that we have now are insane. You see some people go from literally posting funny videos on Instagram, and next thing you know, they're on TV, they're doing a show, or they're featured on something. It's been amazing, and social media has offered so many great things for so many different people. And even down to myself, I may not be on TV, but I look at YouTube as a form of TV, and some people really do tune in all the time. Now, if my blacktail would get a schedule, you know, people could really watch my channel like they would like a TV show. But here I am over here being inconsistent. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. But I know you guys probably want to get into numbers and stuff like that. Just for my confidentiality and my privacy, I'm not going to literally give you what gets sat in my bank account. But I will share my average view count. I'm not going to say sucks because I'm grateful for every view. But as far as like how the money that I really want to make, I really have to like get better and get, you know, you guys engaged with me a lot more, because I have 340,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. But your girl is not getting 340,000 views on her video. So your girl is really out here struggling as far as money is concerned. Just because, you know, that's just how the system has worked, and that's just kind of how it's going right now. You know, you make money off of, you know, your view count, the ads and things that you do see in the videos that pops up. That helps us accumulate revenue, etc., etc. I'm not going to get into all the analytics and stuff. That's not what I'm here for, because I'm still learning a whole lot, but I'm just kind of giving you the basis of everything. But yeah, so I have to literally, it's been, like I said, it's been a journey, because when I first started, you know, I was getting, you know, 600 views, you know, 500 here. I remember the very first video I had, it was some type of makeup tutorial. I don't know what I did. I don't know who shared my video, but someone shared my video, and that was the first video that got the highest count, and that count was 32,000. And I remember looking at that video, and I'm like, oh my God, my video got 32K. I'm rich, you know what I'm saying? I had a nice little check. You know what I'm saying? So I was pretty excited about it. And then I did a braid video. I did like 12 styles. That's one of my most successful videos here on YouTube. I did a video and I did like 12 different styles of how to style your box braids. That one is still the highest video that I have right now on my channel. I think that one is sitting at 1.2 million views. It may be a little bit more than that. But I didn't get all those views overnight. Those views come, you know, over the years. They've just added up. Right now it's sitting, I think, at like 1.2. I could be wrong. But I know it's hit 1 million. It's over 1 million. And I'm grateful for that. That's awesome. That's great. I appreciate it, you guys. So yeah, but going back to my average count, I'm getting kind of ahead of myself. So going back to my average count, you know, I have 340K subscribers, but I'm not getting 340K views on each video, or on an average, I'm not getting that many views. And that's something that me and my team of people are working on right now, just to kind of help me strategically do things better as far as getting on a schedule, and how to engage better with my supporters, and how to really get those numbers up so I can really start, you know, making money that I really would desire to make. And I've always wanted to stay my authentic self. I never wanted to jump in on trends that would help me get views, because I always wanted an authentic and real and natural fan base. And what I mean by that is, I don't want people coming to my video just for the hype, because then they're not going to stay. I would rather go through the process of really grabbing real people's attention, who really love me, who really support me, and who really come to hear what I have to say. Those are the people who are going to stick around. So on average, the 10,000s, the 6,000, the 5,000 people who consistently watch my videos, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys stick with me. You guys support me. And that's what means the most to me. I've never been huge on numbers. It's just like, you know, just knowing that 5,000 people on average watch my video, that's a lot of freaking people. Even the videos that get more views, that's a lot of people. And I appreciate it. I am beyond grateful. But I do want to grow, and I want to be able to, you know, get up there in the numbers so I can really get my face out there and really make the money that I would love to make, and, you know, make a life for myself and do a lot of things that I really would like to do. And, you know, there's so much I want to do. But I know you guys have heard me already share how I do have another job. I just recently got a job with Sprint. Sprint is the phone service, wireless phone service. I got another job just simply because of the plans that I have and the things that I really want to do with my life. I did get another job because I really needed, you know, just extra money, just another string of income rolling in Because right now I've put myself on a schedule of how I want to film. Like today I worked from 11 o'clock a.m. to a closing shift. We got out at 8:30. So here I am at home. It's 10 o'clock at night right now, and I'm filming. So I've put myself kind of like on a schedule. You know, I really want to make time for my filming because this is my baby. This is what I've put blood, sweat, and tears into. And this is what I have stressed out over because I want it to be perfect. You know, all of these different things. This is my baby, and I will never neglect this, even though sometimes I do feel like I do. But again, I did get another job just to have another string of income, you know, because I need another vehicle. I want to move, you know, different things like that. I'm going back to school, so I need to make sure I have funds in order, set in place, ready to go so I can really, you know, make the money I need to make and pave the way to where I need to go. And I believe God does so many different things in a strategic way. He allowed me to come in and get that job really easily. I applied, I got the interview. The same day I got a call back for a second interview, went in for the second interview, talked with the big boss guy. They hired me that day, and I was just, you know, really happy. And, you know, like I said, I believe God has me on this humbling journey because of where he wants to take me. He really wants me to be in a humbled space and a humbled mindset about everything that I'm experiencing, because nothing that I have been given has been just from me. It has been from God. I'm going to spritz my face real quick. I know I just said a whole lot, but again, I did get another job just because I just kind of needed more money circling around, you know what I'm saying? So I get paid bi-weekly from Sprint, having that extra. I mean, we get paid pretty good at Sprint right now. I mean, I could bring home, you know, a $900, $1,000 check every 2 weeks. I'm just getting the good hours. It's actually a full-time position, so bringing in the money that I am just from that alone is pretty good. I live with my father still, so just being able to save money has been like the biggest thing for me right now, because again, I'm looking to purchase a new vehicle that's gonna take some money. And, you know, when I do move, I really want to be able to purchase what I want to purchase because, again, I think the Lord has been dealing with me about not moving into like an apartment. I really think he wants my first place on my own to be a house. And because I'm big on owning my own property. You know, getting penthouses and lofts and apartments, they're nice. Let's be real. I probably still may move into one. I don't know yet. We'll just see. They're really nice, and you know, I commend everyone who can get out on their own and stuff. But I just think it's the journey God has me on. Because every time I think about an apartment, every time I've tried to move out to an apartment, it's always been no. It could just be the timing as well. You know what I'm saying? It could just be something as simple as that. But, you know, the numbers are, looking at it at a standpoint of really making lucrative money, things like that. My views right now are a little on the struggle side. And I say struggle because I say struggle because I'm trying to get them higher, and you know they are where they are right now. But again, I'm not complaining. I'm just grateful to see that people return to my channel even if I disappear for a month. People still come back to see my stuff. The comments that I get from you guys are absolutely just humbling and heart melting, and I'm just so grateful for you guys because you guys always look out for me. But yeah, but just right now, just me working and stuff like that, I really want my channel to grow. I've been investing in my channel. I've been doing different things just so I can really make sure that when you guys come to my channel, you're coming and seeing great content. You're coming here to see, you know, just well thought out, well put together videos, and it's not just I cut on a camera and just said, hey, and I'm just trying to make some money. Like, no, I really want you guys to come here, get inspired while looking at some good, you know, quality, you know what I'm saying? This is something I signed up for. This is something that I honestly didn't think was going to take off, because when I first started YouTube, again, I started doing it in my room. I knew nothing about filming. I knew nothing about lighting. I knew nothing about presentation. Nothing. I just cut the camera on and I was like, hey y'all, what's up? And I went from there. And again, it was all God, because I have, and just me opening up and being personal. You know how a lot of these YouTubers, they have managers, they have attorneys, they have lawyers, they have all these different things. I have been running, this has been a 2-man operation. And I say 2 because it's been myself and it's been God helping me along the way. But when I tell you, even to this day, I'm still learning so much stuff. I'm still learning a ton of different stuff that I still need to study on and really get the hang of. But this has basically been like a 1-man operation. I don't have a manager to tell me what to do. I don't have a manager to tell me, you know, do this or do this. And I think that's why sometimes I would get so bent out of shape when I would see all these other people getting invited to these events. And then it's like these companies, they don't know about me. They don't know to invite me, or maybe they just don't, you know, they may look at my numbers and say, hey, she's just not there yet, whatever the case may be. And I get really down on myself because I'm like, man, I want to get out. I want to go to these events, bump the free stuff. I just want to be around other influencers and other encouraging people and dope individuals who are out here doing the thing. You know, I want to be involved. And, you know, like I said, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, God, what? It was literally to the point I literally started asking God, I'm like, God, what am I doing wrong when it comes to my channel? What am I doing wrong when it comes to my engagement? What is it that I need to do? And right when I started praying for those things, he started literally sitting people in my lap of who I needed to be attached to and who I needed to work with as far as growing in that direction. So even tomorrow is my day off from Sprint. So tomorrow I have a meeting planned with a branding company that I'm working with now to really help me market and transition my channel into bigger and better things, and just me branding myself in general. All of these different avenues of this business, I had no idea it was so complex. So just, it's a real business. It's a real business, okay? It's a real business out here. And yeah, guys, so again, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to transition. I'm still trying to get somewhere in this thing called life, okay? I believe in God. I believe one day that my channel will be able to grow, and I'll be able to make the money that I really want to make, to where I don't need another job. I don't need, you know, all these side jobs and stuff. But in the meantime, it's part of my journey. It's part of my testimony, and I'm not ashamed of it. If you're an aspiring YouTuber and right now you work at McDonald's or you work at whatever, you know, wherever, don't feel ashamed. You gotta hustle. Not everyone was privileged to walk straight into tons of money and then we could just bounce off of that. You know, majority of us have to get out here and hustle and make a life and do something else. One day I'll be able to just, you know, see the finances of a YouTube check and be like, bet, I'm chilling. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. Even though me, you know, I'm a workaholic. I'm going to do extra stuff anyway. But, you know, just right now I have to do what I have to do. And right now I'm doing the thing, okay? Again, if you are an aspiring YouTuber, do it. My best advice to you right now is just do it. Don't wait. Just go ahead and start it. What you waiting on is what I'll say. Like, what are you waiting on? Because every day someone's making a channel. Every day someone's coming up with new ideas. Every day someone is doing something and they're jumping on it. So don't be the person that's just waiting around, not knowing what they want to do. Just do it. And just to be honest, I feel like that sometimes. I feel like, oh my God, there's a beauty blogger. Every person I click on their Instagram page, everyone's a YouTuber, everyone's a blogger, you know, all this stuff. It's so many YouTubers. It's like, why would I even try to start one? It's like, no, don't think that way. Like, at the end of the day, you're different from everybody. I'm different from everyone that's out there. The next YouTuber is different from everyone out there. Just to name a few: the Notorious K.A., Sunny, Victoria Slogan, Alyssa Ashley, her sister Arnell. Like, I mean, everyone has their own lane. Jackie Aina, everyone's different. Everyone has their own lane. Everyone is unique. And it's like, it's just step into your own. Step into who you are. Step into what you have. Own what you have. Be confident in what you are and what you have to offer. Like, let me tell you guys something. I grew up being a very, very, very shy person. Absolutely shy. I stuck up under my parents. You couldn't tell me anything. I didn't want to do anything. I think that's why growing up I had a hard time making friends and keeping friends, like in high school, because I was just really reserved. It wasn't like I was stuck up. I'm a down-earth person. I think I have a really cool personality, but I have a hard time making friends because I'm just to myself. I don't put myself out there. So think about me over here trying to get into YouTube, and I got the personality I got, and I'm shy, and I don't really want to step out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? But I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to go somewhere in life, you know, in this field. And this is the thing. I had no idea I would be like a beauty blogger and doing YouTube. When I was in high school, I always used to say I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a psychiatrist. I wanted to get into medical and medicine and learning about the brain. I started going to college. My major was psychology, clinical psychology. I was doing all these different things and found out that I was doing the wrong thing because it wasn't what I wanted to do. If you've been thinking about it, this is your sign. This is your wake-up call. I'm looking at you dead in your face right here and right now. This is your wake-up call. Do it. Don't wait. Like when I started working with my branding people that's helping me with my marketing and everything, they were checking, you know, my analytics and stuff, you know, my view counts and my followers. And the first thing they asked me was, are your followers authentic? And I'm like, what you mean? They was like, have you ever bought your followers? I'm like, we still buying followers out here? I'm like, no, I ain't bought my followers. Like, these are people who have clicked on my page, seen something they liked and wanted to stick around, and I'm beyond grateful. And it was just like a reminder of, look how far you've come. Don't stop. God did not bring you this far to just leave you where you're at. And it's our fault that we get so bent out of shape because we try to beat everyone else. So we're looking at the next person. So we're trying to keep up and we're trying to do this. Like, the only competition I have is with myself. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't care who's doing what to the right of me, and I don't care who's doing what to the left. Like, I'm in my own zone, tunnel vision. True enough, we can get inspired off of each other. We can learn from each other. All of those different things. But at the end of the day, I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I don't care what nobody else is doing, okay? I support whoever, whatever. If I dig what you're doing, I'll support you. You know, all of those different things. But at the end of the day, when it comes to me and mine, tunnel vision. I'm getting mine, okay? Don't feel that it's too late for you, or don't feel that you can't do it, or don't feel that there's no time to get it done. Like, no, at the end of the day, if it's meant for you, it'll happen. It'll pop off. It'll be exactly what God intended for it to be. And you have to know that for yourself as well. You have to know that. You have to own what you have. Own who you are. Own what you have. Execute. I know y'all gonna hate me because we doing nude today. Like, I got to. All right, so the face is looking beat. We are having a natural beat today. I'm still trying to wait for my lashes to finish drying, but we have a natural beat right now. I'm loving how the makeup is looking. We're good. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face again. All right, so getting into this unit. Now, I've already filmed like an unboxing of the wig. I did do a little cutting. I did cut this into a bang because this was actually a different style, because I mainly wanted it as like a bang. And I know it looks like funky right now, but just give it just a second. I'm gonna spritz it with some water just to kind of wake the hair up. Well, this hair is literally like some freaking human hair. It's crazy. All right, so I'm just gonna spray it just so you guys can really see how the hair operates and see how real and natural it looks. I haven't had this dark of hair on me in so long, guys. It's crazy. But you see when you comb it, you see how natural this looks? All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of gel. I'm gonna style this bad boy. And I'm just gonna literally rake the product through the hair. Like, when I tell you this hair literally operates like somebody's natural head, it's almost scary. You want to be a little light-handed on the gel, Jalen. Good day. This is how you know I ain't used to this type of hair texture, because I have to use a ton. Just crunch it up. I'm just going through combing it. And then just go through and scrunchy it up. All right, so I went ahead and hit it with the diffuser. As you can see, I changed clothes just so I could look more presentable. The hair is dry. It has a little bit of crunch just because of the gel, but I wanted something to get on there to really hold it. Again, the original unit was like a middle part bob, but I don't know what it is with me and bangs. I be wanting a bang, so I'm like, I need my bang, okay? Yeah, my hair has been looking a complete mess, so I'm like, here goes the bang. So this is pretty much it, guys. If you have any more questions or anything about what we discussed today, let me know down in the comment section below. We can chat and all of that good stuff. Also, if you want details on the unit, all of those things will be down below in the description bar, of course, as well as the makeup products that I did use in order. I usually try to put them in order and stuff like that as well. But this unit is crazy nice. Only thing is, I would probably go for more of like a natural hair color. I'm used to brown on me. Just the darker color, I'm like, whoo, honey. But this is like jet black. But I mean, you can dye it, do what you want to do with it. It'll be cool. But I customized it to fit how I liked, and I wanted some more waves and a bang, so you can make it however you want. But yes, guys, if you enjoyed anything about this video today, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Again, if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave them down below. I hope I gave you guys some good information or something that you could take with you to start your channel or pass the information on to someone else who may be aspiring to become a YouTuber as well. So guys, of course, if you guys are new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Mwah.